Information laundering is really quite ferocious. It's when a huckster takes some lies and makes them sound precocious by saying them in Congress or a mainstream outlet. So disinformation's origins are slightly less atrocious. It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie. It's how you hide a little lie. When Rudy Giuliani shared that intel from Ukraine, or when TikTok influencers say COVID can cause pain, they're laundering disinfo and we really should take note and not support their lies with our wallet, voice or vote. Oh!
This is a person. This woman is serious. This is a woman who thinks the government's job is to police information. They need to protect you from lies and disinformation. You don't know any better. You should be talked down to like the idiot you are, because you're a stupid moron who needs it explained to you. A simple Google search. What kind of personality wants to control people? What personality trait is controlling? They may not trust anyone else to handle the things the way they will. Controlling behaviors can also be a symptom of several personality disorders, such as histrionic personality, borderline personality, and narcissistic personality. Thanks, Google. This could apply to so many people in government. I will concede that. But why do they want the government to control information? Why put an obviously partisan like Nina Jankowicz in charge of Disinformation Governance Board? Why make it part of Homeland Security? A little background on Nina Jankowicz. She embraced and promoted the bogus Clinton campaign-created Trump-Russia dossier, and she waged war on the Post's true and accurate reporting of Hunter Biden's laptop. So this is the person in charge. By the way, you can just replace the words Homeland Security with law enforcement. The left went from defund the police because they can't be trusted to police the streets to I'm totally okay with law enforcement policing speech. Always understand that when you want the government to enforce a rule or law, it's at the barrel of a gun. For a party so hell-bent on breaking down traditional societal norms of how we treat the citizens of this country, they would gladly see a cop step on your neck if it fits into their own views. Nina fancies herself an expert of disinformation. Karen! Oh, sorry, I've got shit stuck in my throat from trying to say that out loud. Karen culture is nothing new, and enjoyed by both parties, but this is pure escalation on behalf of the left. It's honestly soul-crushing to see how many Democrats are willing to go along with this. Do you ever get tired of being so typical? Can you have a view outside of the mainstream Gestapo? Line up like good little children. Do what Daddy, Mommy, and Zer tell you. Can you learn to walk? Because I'm tired of seeing you carried by a party. A grotesque, amorphous blob with millions of teats. A big, beautiful smile with teeth stained yellow. Buttery slick and crawling with maggots. Eyes black and gleaming. A soulless gaze. Nails long and curled with gunk caked underneath. A Met Gala dress like a prom whore ready to screw anything in its path. The trickles of vomit that streak down its skin is the only thing it allows you to sustain your very existence. You coo loudly, not because you're content, but because the others coo. Because this thing that allows you to live needs to hear your enjoyment. Because those gross and putrid hands of your captor could be used in an instant to wring your neck. End rant. A bit dramatic? Very. But let's face it, 1984 is always a real possibility. If you've never read it, please do. I know it's become a bit of a cliche, but trust me, your government would gladly take that power and smile. The story takes place in an imagined future, the year 1984, when much of the world has fallen victim to perpetual war, omnipresent government surveillance, and propaganda. Sound familiar? Patriot Act ring a bell? Edward Snowden sound familiar? We are under more surveillance than at any time in history. But technology has changed drastically. So you think having the power is an excuse to abuse it? You think might is right? On to the war machine. The government loves war. It benefits them financially. Well, and the contractors, and the manufacturers who stand to make billions off of death and suffering. People will lean on the declared war fallacy. Well, we aren't declaring war. We just station troops in other countries and kill their citizens. We just use tax dollars to supply militaries and resistance fighters around the world. We use influence to overturn elections in other countries. But clutch our pearls and feign fainting when other countries try the same thing here. So why does a Ministry of Truth arm of law enforcement make me nervous? Oh, well, I just don't know. Nina, you're a small person. A small and crazy woman. A small person who has been given a large amount of power. I'm not giving you a chance. Don't expect that from me. You don't deserve it. The ground you stand on and what you represent is transparent and frail. You're a Karen. The only thing a Karen is worth is a viral video of a white woman phoning the police to report a black barbecue. A laugh. A cringe. That is all you're worth. I personally have no institutional power, and I hope in the future that will ring true for you as well. If you've made it this far, vote. We cannot take power back from the rich and powerful, but we can throw millions of wrenches into the gears. We don't have to make it easy for them. Be a wrench thrower. I love you. Good night. This government will fuck you and you know that shit is true. So screw them in their asses and I'll tell you what to do. You don't have to listen to the stupid fucking witch. Say suck my balls and eat my ass, you narcissistic bitch.
Thanks for watching Goblins Unite. Please like and subscribe. I love you very much. Bye!